Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this right triangle AEB fully confined in a rectangle ABCD, as you can see in this diagram, such that this horizontal segment AP is 25 units, whereas this segment PC is 20 units. And moreover, this segment AE is represented by x, and now our task is to find the value of x. In other words, we are looking for the length AE. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. Please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. So before we solve this given problem, let me go over the basic concepts. Let's recall the complementary angles. The sum of the angles of complementary angles equal to 90. Let me call alpha and beta as our two complementary angles. Then the sum of these two angles, alpha plus beta, must be equal to 90 degrees. If angle alpha is 30 degrees, then our angle beta has got to be 60 degrees, since the sum must be equal to 90 degrees. And we will be talking about the similarity theorems of the triangles as well, along with the complementary angles. Let's go ahead and get started with the solution. And here's our very first step. Since we are dealing with this rectangle ABCD, so therefore this side length CD is going to be equal to this side length AB. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this CD length is the sum of these two individual lengths, 25 plus 20, that is going to make 45 units. So therefore our this side length AB is going to be 45 units as well. And here's our next step. I have dropped this perpendicular EF on this line AB, as you can see over here. And since these angles are 90 degrees, so therefore these lines are going to be parallel, and this line is going to be parallel as well. So therefore, if this segment is 25 units, then this segment AF is going to be 25 units as well. And likewise, if this segment is 20 units, then this FB length is going to be 20 units as well. And once again, this whole combined length AB is 45 units. And here's our next step. Let's focus on this right triangle AEB. And within this right triangle, we got this another right triangle, and this another right triangle as well. And now let's assume that alpha and beta are our two complementary angles. In other words, sum of these two angles, alpha plus beta, must be equal to 90 degrees. Now let's assume that this angle is our angle alpha. This is our 90 degree angle. So therefore, this angle has got to be our angle beta. And now let's focus on this right triangle. We know that this angle is alpha. This is our 90 degree angle. So therefore, this angle has got to be our angle beta. And likewise, in this right triangle, if this angle is beta and this is our 90 degree angle, so therefore this angle is going to be our angle alpha. So therefore we can see that this right triangle AFE is similar to this bigger right triangle AEB according to angle similarity theorem, because in this right triangle AFE we got this angle alpha, this is our angle beta, and this is a 90 degree angle. And likewise in bigger right triangle AEB, this is our angle alpha, this is our angle beta, and this is our 90 degree angle. So therefore we are going to have a proportion. So let me go ahead and write down the ratio of AE and AF. Let me write down AE divided by AF is going to be equal to the ratio of this side AB and this side AE. So let me write down the ratio of this side AB divided by AE. And now we can see our AE length is X, our AF length is 25, our AB length is 45, and likewise our AE length is X units. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks. So we are going to have X divided by 25 equals to 45 divided by X. And now let's go ahead and cross multiply. So therefore we're going to have X times X is going to give us X square, and here we can write 25 times 45. Now let me go ahead and undo this square to take the square root on both sides. On the left hand side this square and square root is gone, so therefore we are ended up with X equal to, within this radical, this radicand, I can tweak this one. I can write 25 is already there. 45 could be written as 9 times 5, isn't it? So therefore I can break this one down as square root of 25 times square root of 9 times square root of 5. And now we know that square root of 25 is 5, square root of 9 is 3. So therefore our X value is going to be 5 times 3 times square root of 5, or simply X turns out to be 15 times square root of 5 units. And we can also write X in terms of decimal. So this approximately equal to 33.54 units as well. So therefore after all the calculations and manipulations, our X value turns out to be 15 times square root of 5 units, or that is equal to 33.54 units. So therefore our this X length turns out to be 33.54 units, and that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.